on that one. Oh, by the way, look, we got the wide shot. Ah!
You had accountability. Now, what I can...
Now all you need is a podcast and a YouTube channel.
No, not even.
Where, give me the money. Show me the money.
Apparently there's a food page.
Shoot the J. Shoot it. Live on Facebook.com/Foolproof Entertainment Network. I need you on Twitter. I need you to repost the Facebook pages.
To raise a human before I would
trust a human to raise a pack of wolves.
Before I would trust a pack of humans to raise a wolf.
Right. I hear you.
Okay.
Happy New Year's, fools!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. Welcome to Do Fools Agree. I'm your host, Michael Reggie, as always, here with my main man, Clifford Jordan Jennings, who was just letting me know how his New Year's went. Slept until now, since 4 a.m. last night.
Did too much. I did too much.
Did too much. And I was lamenting on the fact that my 5-year-old we let him stay up till midnight, and then he decided to get up at 6:45 this morning, and then on top of that, he decided that not that he decided, but he grinds his teeth in his sleep, and I can't deal with it, man. It sends like pain down my spine. So
I do that too. And it's funny that you say you can't hear it, listen to it, because I don't like hearing it either. But I know I do it, and my people always tell me I do it in my sleep.
I mean, dude.
I wonder what that's about.
I don't know, but it's painful to me. It's painful. So, oh man. So we've got a special episode tonight. We'll see if anybody decides to stop by. We've put out the call. Had a lot of people say yes, and now a lot of people are saying that they partied too hard last night. So.
Listen, I know how that goes though. If I wasn't co-host, I probably wouldn't have made it today.
I mean, I get it.
I am still hurting. I had to drink at least 3 bottles of water to be prepared to drink today.
I'm impressed that you managed to drink water while you stayed in bed all day. Well done.
Pop that joint, pop that bitch.
Oh.
Pop that bitch for the New Year.
You are going to champagne?
Yes, and I'm drinking out of the bottle like a deviant.
I mean, I thought about it. I have a little mini bottle downstairs, but I'm gonna stick with beer.
Yeah, I'm drinking out of the bottle like a deviant.
I mean,
Happy New Year's, fools.
That's how we roll. That's how we do. So we just launched, just before this, we launched the Mind and Body Understanding podcast with Dr. Jeff Farian.
Mm-hmm.
You get a chance to listen to any of it?
Yeah, I did. I didn't. I'm at, of course, re-listen. With my
Yeah.
full attention, but I was listening as I was getting prepared this evening, and it
I think he's got some good
sounded like
ideas
something that
for
was
it.
very necessary.
Yeah, I think he's got good ideas for it. I think that there's an opportunity there, and I think it can bring in. One, I think it's good for his business, so I think it gives him an
Right.
opportunity to kind of talk about what he does day to day with counseling. And then two, I think it's good for us in the sense of, we've been talking about adding a second and a third show for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not ready to commit on One Fool's Opinion being more than maybe once a month, but
Right.
I'm gonna try to at least do it a little more regularly. I know you got some stuff planned, or you got at least one show that's kind of on the back burner that you've been thinking
Yeah, I
about.
want to get that going.
Um,
We'll talk about that in post, hopefully.
Absolutely, and then we are going to have a Foolproof Entertainment Network summit here in probably late January to talk with a couple of different folks about different podcast ideas. And my commitment to all of that is I will help record it live, whether it's via Zoom or via our studio or whatnot. And then I will help set you up to get your Anchor podcast going. So your which is what distributes it to Apple, Spotify, Google, all that
Right,
shit.
right.
And then outside of that, we're just trying to build the network on the YouTube page, and then we'll obviously anything that we're doing, and I think we've got some music artists that we've got some relationships with now, and maybe we can help spotlight them either on our show, or maybe there's another show where we spotlight artists like that. And I think that's we've got some things that we want to do in 2021. So
That's necessary as well.
That's really kind of my goals for 2021 with regards to this channel. Is I want to see some expansion. So obviously I want us to continue doing our thing with the flagship show of the network with Do Fools Agree, but I want to start bringing in some other people.
Right.
And I'm fine, and I'm hopeful that I can produce some of that stuff in the background and not necessarily be part of the show, but at least kind of produce it, record it, do that kind of stuff, and then beyond that, we'll see what we can do, and if we can get one or two more shows going in this new year, I think that's going to be great for us. So
that would definitely be great for us. Got some things coming in the works. Well, speaking of things in the works, I mean, since the people are coming on to join to explain, I had 3 questions prepared that I figured I'll at least lay on you.
Okay.
So my first question for all of our guests, if any of them are listening, is going to be your 2021 predictions. Now, these can be anything. These can be predictions with yourself. You could say the Browns are winning the Super Bowl. Let me know something.
So for me, 2021 predictions. I think that we'll see the Bills win their first Super Bowl. That's number one.
Okay.
Because they should have beat Kansas City in the regular season, and Kansas City looks like they're the only team that might be able to stop them right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then
okay.
Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I mean, really, what I want is entertainment to come back, and I'm fearful that it won't, because there's a ton of shit that is stockpiled because they didn't want shit to go to the theaters, or they didn't want to do it while they weren't going to get their money back. But honestly, I want to see some of that stuff start coming out, and hopefully it's better than Wonder Woman 84 was.
Is that the case? Is that really the case? They do have movies on the back burner because they didn't.
I mean, the big ones that I wanted to see that haven't come out yet are
kind of like The Cure for Cancer.
Right. They just waiting for it.
Yeah, we'll keep this until we can,
Well, it's funny. Like, there's actually been talk about, the new method for the COVID vaccine is a new type of vaccine, which makes me even more suspicious of it. But it does make you wonder if it opens up the possibilities for other diseases. But no, man, I wanted to see.
Is this the intro to the zombie apocalypse?
I mean, if you believe I Am Legend, that's how it started. Was the cure to cancer was what turned everybody into fucking mindless animals. So, meanwhile, we just have Fox News.
He's stupid.
So, that's my prediction. I want to see some things come back. I want to see. I I want to see X-Men and Fantastic Four make their way into the Marvel universe. That's my prediction is they'll sneak into a post-credit scene
Oh,
or
really?
something. I
You
mean, they
think
bought
that?
they bought Fox for a reason.
Who Marvel?
Yeah,
Who
Disney
Disney? I
Disney
mean,
bought Fox for a reason. So we'll see.
okay,
We'll see.
okay. How
What about
about?
you? What about you? Any predictions for 2021? You can't
I
get
knew
out
you
of
were
it.
gonna bring it back to me. You see how I tried to
I
slide up
did. I
out of
did.
that.
That's why I wasn't gonna let it happen.
Listen, I'm doing a lot of sliding in 2021. You just better catch it. Um, predictions, 2021 predictions. That's an interesting question. I figured it would be, even though it's, three quick questions, they're pretty interesting. And I got predictions, but I definitely I don't want to toss those out. I'll just say I don't I think that I don't want to be a bummer. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
I don't know if 2021 is going to be the light at the end of the tunnel like everybody thinks it is.
I don't think it will be. I'm with
And
you.
I don't, and you know what I mean? I just don't want to throw out specific predictions because it's like, well, damn, like let's start out right. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
So,
honestly, the biggest thing that I want to see in the first month is a peaceful transition of power.
mhm.
That's kind of the number one thing I want to see in January.
I predict there will not be.
You think it won't happen?
No, I
You
don't
don't
think
think
it. I
it'll be
don't think it'll
peaceful?
be simple as as a step down type situation. I don't see that happening.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out in the next what transition of power is 20 or January 21st,
Is it?
something like that.
You know more than I. I'm just riding the wave.
I mean, I believe it.
Listen, riding the wave, hoping I don't drown.
You know.
Okay. So predictions out the way. What are your 2021 goals?
2021
Your
goals.
specific goals, what you want to see happen.
So I talked about a little bit what I want to do with the network, right?
Right.
So that's kind of a big one. I mean, from a professional standpoint, I just want to continue to improve, right? Like, so I got
Right.
promoted at the end of last year. I want to prove that I was worth the promotion, and
That's what's up.
that means proving it to new leadership. Like, we've got a bunch of new
Right.
folks, new influx in our company, and I basically want to solidify my spot. Outside of that, I want a successful move. I want us to kind of, make it through the move and adapt to the new environment. And honestly, like getting the studio set up is going to be a big kind of first step there.
You
Um,
think
it was big for me. Like that was one thing that I would not have settled on the house I did if I didn't think we could build a successful studio there.
right.
So you and I will deal with that a week from tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll start to figure that
I'm
out.
with it.
Outside of that, I mean, personal goals like it honestly is to be a better husband and father. I think that there were times during this pandemic and stuff where my patience stretched thin, and honestly, like I probably have spent more time with my family than ever before, and there are still times where I feel guilty about not spending time with them. So it's being able to balance that. So I think that that's mine.
Okay.
Again,
That's
throwing it back to
interesting.
you. What about you, man? What are your goals for 21? What do you want to see happening for yourself in 21?
You know what? I mean, that's an interesting question as well. I mean, I won't even start with myself, but of course, I definitely, as far as the podcast would go, I would like to double to triple our viewership, our
Yeah,
subscriptions. You know what I mean? I also, as you said, would like to roll out some new ideas that I could definitely see being successful. Um, but as far as myself goes, just find a better financial situation and keep pushing. You know what I mean? Like I feel like immediately when you asked me that question, the first visual that popped in my mind was the picture of the dude digging for gold, quitting
gotcha.
before that last hit. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's not as deep as wanting to find something new to hold on to, but continuing to grind at what
Right.
you're currently
Continue to go
doing.
until you can kind of hit that next level. I get
Right.
that.
Whether that be improving yourself, you know what I mean, improving your situations or relationships. It's a grind and you got to continue pushing at it just like a workout. Even when you don't feel like going to the gym, you got to continue pushing. And I feel like people lose track of that and it's very easy to. So, I like to use the new year as a reminder. It's not a new situation. The fight's not over. This is
Right.
just a new round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
No, that makes sense.
unfortunately, there's no breaks in between in real
Right.
life.
You
You
just
just
got to
got to
keep
go
going.
straight into it.
Right. There's no pause. There's no loading screen between the next level.
Hmm.
You got to go to the bathroom while you're playing. Let's go.
Right, right. Listen, you hear what I'm saying? But last but not least, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
um. Yeah, I want to be more serious on the workout train. Like I did a really good job of it throughout the beginning of the pandemic, throughout the
I did
middle,
too.
and then the last month or two, especially after I hurt my back, I
I
haven't
fell
gotten
off.
back into it. But that was deliberate to some extent, right? Was that
Right.
I needed to let my back heal up, and I feel like it's pretty healed up at this point.
That's what's
Uh,
up.
so now it's like, all right, I want to get through the move because I'm going to be moving a ton of this shit myself, in 2 weeks. And then once I get past that, I might give myself one
You
week,
better have
and then I'm going to
Andrew's
get
big
going.
ass help you. He could strap a bed to his back.
Shit. Not for the stuff you moving. I'll tell you what.
I'm just playing. He's still
I did tell
a
him
little
and my wife that
chilly.
I'm basically moving boxes from. We've got everything in the office downstairs, stacked up floor to ceiling with boxes, and I'm basically just going to move it from that office to the garage at the new place, and we are all helping to bring it into the house.
Oh,
So,
you got a G-Rise. Okay.
right, first time
Okay.
in my adult life.
We're moving on up.
hmm
Okay.
Have to decide if you're gonna come through the front door or the garage door.
Okay. Listen.
But yeah, that's kind of what we got going. So, I don't know. What about you?
I mean, I feel like you kind of you said it there. You know what I mean? Like if I keep my mental focused on what it is that I'm focused on, chipping away and grinding away at, whether that be finding a better financial situation or, being a better me,
Yeah,
the only other thing is to, refine my temple. You know what I mean? Get my
yeah.
body right. Get your body strengthened to where it's just as strong as the mind is potentially.
So I have a question for you on that front. So I know you were training at least one person, if not one or two. Is that something you want to put more time into, or is it like for me? Coaching football has been great. This has been great, and then like I do D&D with family on Saturday. Like those are kind of the three things I do outside of work in my own family, right?
Right.
Is there anything that you want to see yourself doing that maybe you're not doing now, in terms of, or maybe it's doing more training or doing something
But see,
outside of work more, and I guess you're either as a gig, a side gig, or a personal life thing.
here's the thing. And this is a sensitive situation that I have to navigate accordingly. You know what I mean? Because I don't know that the young man that I was training is listening, and I don't want him to take these words specific to himself, even though somewhat they apply to him as well.
Gotcha.
I train for free. You feel what I'm saying? I don't charge. I'm not charging this young man to train. Like, like some of the kids in the neighborhood, I'll charge $10 a session or $20 a session if I know your people got it. But I don't charge anyone. So if I don't see you all the way into it,
Right.
I don't want to give my time
Right. Well,
away
you only
for
want to
free.
put in. You only want to put in what you're gonna get out of them. Like,
Right.
and I've talked about
And
that in coaching too, so I get that.
I want to clear this up too, because if the young man is listening, it's not that he doesn't show me that he's working outside of me, but we've had a specific conversation that we've actually had on this podcast. If you
Yeah.
want to fight, you can't just train. You have to get in the ring. You have to get in the ring. You have to get hit. You have to hit someone. You can't just hit a heavy bag or run and hit a speed bag and think you're going to be a boxer. That's not how it works.
Right.
So I see, while if he is listening, I see you working, right? But I don't see you fighting. And that's where I can't do it. You know what I mean? I can't fight the young dude myself.
Right.
We're two
No
different weight
doubt.
classes, two different experience levels. So I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to hurt nobody, trying to train them. So you need to show me that you're hitting those gyms where you have work, where people are in there willing to spar you, and do it yourself. Do it yourself. It's kids going to the gym by themselves. Ain't no parents involved.
Right.
They
No,
don't got somebody
absolutely.
outside of their family helping train them. They just go. So just go and show me you're hungry. Otherwise, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Otherwise I'm not gonna be interested in doing it.
Right.
That's just what it comes down to.
No, and I get
But
that. And I mean, I've talked about that a lot with football too, right? Where, I will put in as much effort as the guys that I'm coaching put into it.
right.
And that's
But
where, I've gotten a little more lax in the last year or two where I'm like,
lax as far as what?
in terms of just my intensity, because I'm only going to put
Right,
in as
right,
much into
right,
it as they're putting into it. And if they're not putting
right,
into it, I'm not putting into it.
right, right. And see, that's unfair to them as well,
It is,
because
but if they know that that's the case, like, my whole intent is if you see me working, or if I see you working, I'm going to step my game up so that you
you
step
help
your
who
game
helps
up.
themselves.
Right.
You don't want to
But
help somebody
if you're
that's
gonna
not
act like you don't want to be there, I don't want to fucking coach you.
right.
Looks like we
Right.
might have somebody joining in.
Uh
Let's see
oh.
who it
Let's
is.
get
It's
it.
the Galaxy. It's Samsung joining us live.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Who's this? I know
We're
you
waiting
know.
for the
Don't.
audio. We're waiting for the audio caller. Caller, we're waiting for your audio to connect. This is welcome to the Dual Fools Agree podcast. You are live. Did you hear my radio voice for Jeff's show?
No, I didn't.
Welcome to
Oh,
the Mind and Body Understanding
I did.
podcast with Jeff
Listen, at
Ferry.
first I just thought the podcast was gonna be a whole bunch of sleepy music, the
Right.
kind of shit that relaxes you. Rain falling on a waterfall.
It was rushing water. It was running water was when I pulled up the waves. Although I think it was echoing a little bit.
I ain't no fool.
We're still waiting for the,
Well, I
the
am,
Galaxy
but-
S9 to join us.
Right.
I don't know what's going on there, but we'll keep the show going until they pop on.
You know.
Hey,
What we
caller,
talking
you're on mute. Welcome to the Do Fools Agree podcast.
You
What
a
up,
fool.
fools?
What up, fools?
What up, fools? Who we talking
We're
to?
looking at somebody's shoes.
Sorry.
There we go. What's good, baby?
What's going on?
That is my baby. That's Brandy Lee. That's sis. That's AKA B Jizzle.
Very nice, very
What
nice.
you
Welcome to
doing?
the show.
How have you been? Have you been listening to the podcast so far?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you haven't gotten the questions, and that's great.
That makes it even more fun.
Right. So since you're joining in, first and foremost, before we get into it with you, what's your 2021 predictions? What do you see happening this year? Whether it be specific to you, or the world, sports, whatever.
Well, I don't have no sports input.
I know you don't have no sports input. I'm just tossing it out for you, baby.
I don't have any sports input. But I will say that as an artist, I know there's a renaissance right now. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And yeah.
What kind of art do you do?
And it's even I paint murals,
Okay.
canvas art, lots of different Kind of
And she's
artwork.
amazing.
That's
You
awesome.
don't got nothing on you out
Thank
of
you.
arm's reach, do you?
Um, I
Right.
don't.
I like that look around though. I like that. Listen, I like that. Let me see if I did any
But
of it.
feel free to, explore my life. Brandy Grammons on Facebook. Everybody knows BG on Instagram. That's
Okay.
everybody underscore knows underscore BG on Instagram.
I know that's
All
right.
right. All right. Anything up around town in terms of murals right now?
Actually, yes. So I have a mural at Way Down Yonder restaurant on South High. So everybody
Okay.
should check them out. They're a wonderful business. And I painted both the murals in that restaurant.
Nice.
And there is a mural, a small mural on High Street that was in protest of the cop murders.
Right.
And then I also painted the logo of the new black owned grocery store on Fifth Avenue.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
saw that too.
Yes, I did. I
Wait.
did.
All right. So where is the black owned grocery store on Fifth? Because that's a big deal. Because that's
That's a
not
big
something that's
deal.
That is
typically
a
owned
big
by
deal.
Okay,
black
talk
folks.
about it.
Ain't it by where the limelight was or the limelight used to be?
I'm about to take you there. It was Nick's
Right.
carry
Right. Mm-hmm.
Nick's carry out, and now it's a grocery store, and it's really coming along. I mean, I go in there at least once a week,
Okay.
and every week they've improved their selection. So,
I
and they
gotta
just
get down there.
oh, it's amazing. It's
Yeah, I
close to
gotta get down there. It ain't too far, right?
It's right around the corner. And they got everything you need. They got meat boxes that they've been selling for good prices, good quality meats, fresh produce. They
Okay.
got a whole aisle for small businesses to display their products. And
Okay.
Right. Walmart can kiss my ass,
definitely,
baby. If I find somewhere to get all my needs, I'm hitting that
I mean,
motherfucker.
Killer Mike talked about that a lot. The problem is with today's economy,
It doesn't
a
stay. The
black
black dollar
dollar
doesn't
spends
stay.
about 10 seconds in the black economy,
Right.
and I'm all about supporting black businesses. So
Yeah, that's
but
what's up.
this the thing is that we put the most money in it.
that's
We the
right.
economy stimulators. We take
Absolutely.
all of
When
our little money and spend it, and
Right.
we at least have to spend it at home.
give it right back to
Right.
the rich white folks. I understand.
I agree.
Exactly.
Listen, I agree 110%, baby. Okay. So, next question. What are your specific goals in this 2021?
I need a carpet pulled up. So, if you're looking to donate some time, either one of you gentlemen. Yeah. So I also own the Healing Nest on James Road.
That's what I'm trying to hear. Talk about
Okay.
she needed carpet pulled up. Is that where the carpet needs to be pulled
That's
up
where the
at?
carpet needs pulled up.
Okay.
I need a new concrete floor down there. I need the
Ooh.
carpet pulled up. So yeah, I'm just saying, anything that's given to me, expect only greatness to come back to
Well,
you.
shoot the shoot the info, shoot the address to the wellness center, because I'm sure even though the carpet has yet to be pulled, it's still a place to be, right?
It is a beautiful place to be. So, and the wellness center is at 3055 Templeton Road off of James Road.
Okay.
And you can find us on Facebook. We also have a website, www.thehealingnest. It's called The Healing Nest.
Okay.
And we have meditations on Mondays at 6 o'clock, a manifestation meditation. They normally last about an hour. We have candlelit yogas on Fridays. We have paint and puffs Tuesday evenings. Feel free to come out to those. They seem to be
Yeah, I
really
still got to get
I
popular.
out
mean,
there.
I'm about to be like blocks away from that, so I'm up for it. Let's do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So my goals for this year, I mean, we joke about it, but literally, I have some flooring goals for the business. So
I
Listen,
get that.
right.
I mean, I'm with
Okay.
you. We're moving into a new place, and that was the one thing my mother-in-law requested that we do before she moved in here, and that's
Let's get
not
the
cheap.
floors right.
It's not cheap.
Listen, my little shoebox was like 1,200.
Yeah, no, we're
You
just
know-
doing the second floor, and it was almost $2,000. So.
Oh, listen.
see, we have a small retail space at the wellness center, but then we use most of the space for art classes, art therapy,
Right.
and meditation and yoga. So the concrete floor is really beautiful that's underneath it. Like it's
Right,
everything we
right,
need. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
we just want to enjoy what is already there. Like the concrete is fine. It's
right.
perfect.
I got you. All right.
It's perfect actually. I'm gonna lay
Okay.
some resin down. I got all kind of art dreams.
Well,
There
we
you
can
go.
work on that. If I could be a part of fulfilling your goals, then
Listen, I know it's something that you do, so I know we, in the middle of a podcast, but I'll shoot my shot. You know what I mean?
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
I got shots in the bag that I didn't shoot.
I've been trying to get. I've been trying to get local.
Baby, shooter, shoot.
Baby, period.
I've been preaching getting local businesses on here for fucking a year now, so I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe we
and
can
lastly, any New Year's resolutions?
No, I didn't really set any New Year's resolutions this year, which I really felt blessed about. I had more so been bragging about my discernment throughout the year. Because
Right.
I really haven't set resolutions or cut anybody off or anything like that. Because I really feel like I just been acting on stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
I'm a lady, so of course I set a New Year's resolution every New Year's that I'm gonna like lose 5 pounds or something. But
I'm with you.
I mean, nothing real.
Listen, that was our resolutions. Get that tempo right. Listen, motherfuckers working on their mind. Let's get that tempo together.
Okay, exactly. Them cold months though, they put everybody out the game. Like we all hard on ourselves. That's why when January comes, everybody's like, "Oh, we gotta get back in," and it's just been
Right.
cold. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You'll be back in. You'll be back.
And honestly,
We'll
like
be back.
that's my big thing during the winter because I did a great job all summer, all spring, doing anywhere from 3 to 4 miles in the morning, 3 days a week. And then it got cold, and I'm like, fuck this. It's cold, it's rainy, I don't want anything to do with this.
I feel it.
Right. That's me. In the summer, I'm like jogging down Broad Street and stuff in my
Right.
little outfit. And I'm feeling myself. You know what I mean? I ain't lying. I'm telling all facts. I'm literally jogging down Eastmore in the mornings in the damn summer. But
Listen.
if it's cold outside, I'm like, damn, what I'm about to do? Just do some sit-ups here? I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Jogging place, baby. Do some shit.
And going to the gym is like for like my lifestyle and personality. It just doesn't. I never get like I'm gonna drive somewhere to.
Your natural nature.
No, I get
Yeah,
that.
like I'm gonna drive somewhere to do some squats, like.
Right.
Then I end up getting all cock diesel because I'm using the machines to, because I'm like, I'm not driving all the way here just to do some squats. I'm like,
We don't want to be cock diesel, baby.
Yeah, 4 months into it, I'm like, dang, my little halter top is tight. And I thought, you done built to that.
Oh, shit. You stupid. Well, let me ask you this, Mike. Do we got anybody else in the waiting room?
We do have somebody in the waiting room waiting to come in.
Okay.
All right,
well, we will, of course, we will actually have you back because I want to get a little more in depth about that wellness center if you are interested.
Absolutely. Come on and talk about kind of what you all do there, what services, all that kind of stuff.
Of course, feel free to come and check it out. And I'll, of course, always be happy to pop in and talk about the Wellness Center. Again, it's at 3055 Templeton Road.
There you go.
Run that.
Run it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you about that carpet.
Infused shea butter.
Right.
Black
Get some products. I need some black soap. You got some sage up there too?
Yoga. I got sage and black soap right now.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. I'm going to be up to see you.
All right. Check us out. thehealingnest.com.
All right. Well,
Sounds
I love you, baby. I will see you.
Love you too.
But I'm sure you'll hear me coming. Until next time.
Until next time. Have a good one.
All right. Bye.
All right.
All right. Bringing on the next guest for the drop-in episode. Happy New Year's, fools. Bring it on.
Happy New Year's, fools.
We got the one, the only, the Prince,
Keem in the building.
King
Yo,
in the building.
what it do? Took me a while to enter in the member ID, but I'm here.
Yeah, what the
I'm
fuck are you
star
doing?
studded. I figured it out. I got leather on. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be here.
New
You
year,
know,
baby.
it's a new year, 2021. My brother Cliff, that's an Air 5. My brother
Let's
Mike,
get it.
that's an Air 5. My niggas.
Where you at?
Oh, he's back
Oh,
on
shit.
mute. He's back on mute.
Oh shit.
We all good. We all good.
Where
I'm
you
at the
at,
Funny
bro?
Bone. I'm at
Oh,
the Funny
okay.
Bone in Columbus, right here in our little town.
All right.
That's what's up. What
Hanging
y'all
out.
got going on?
Not too much, man. Ohio State Clemson game is on. For the fans of Ohio State, Ohio State's winning.
I know
They're up
that's right.
28-14.
Oh wait.
I don't like Ohio State, but I show love.
Right.
Uh,
I ain't mad.
yeah, I'm just hanging out, man. I had a long night last night, so
Sounds like that was the
most of it is me
theme.
coming back to life a little bit.
Listen, most of us did, boy. I done left shit at the locations. Listen.
Oh my god,
It's all right.
it's crazy.
Well, let's start it
It's
off
a blessing
right.
we still here though.
You right. Let's start it off right. So the first
Yes,
question I have for you, my brethren,
Uh-huh.
what's your 2021 predictions?
My prediction for 2021 is more consciousness amongst people and more problems amongst people.
Okay.
I think a lot of people feel like last year was the worst it could get, and unfortunately for a lot of people, it's about to get worse.
Listen.
I think that's actually
We just
fair.
got to be ready though. But we just got to get ready.
Right.
It's gonna
That's
get worse.
it. That's all. Listen, I had the same prediction. I think you worded it better than I did, but we had the same prediction.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second question. What are Keem's goals for 2021?
It's an excellent question from the Fools. I feel like King's goals are essentially just productivity. I look to grow. Same things y'all been seeing. Y'all just going to see more of,
That's
more
right.
renditions of, more versions of.
That's right.
More growth spiritually, more growth with my attitude. I'll be 28 years old this year. So it's every year I try to be a little bit better.
You still a pup. You all right.
I'm still a puppy. But I like to, be the best puppy I can be. You know what I'm saying? I try to be the best. And I want to establish myself in a mindset where my businesses are not influenced by my emotions. I want to have a clean business slate from this year forward. That's my goal. I want to
That's a great
do my
answer.
business and my personal life completely different.
Well, and Keem, I'll chime in there just from my own
That's a great
personal
answer.
experience. I think that the growth that I saw from like 26 to 30 was some of the biggest growth in my life. Like,
Right.
from an
Right.
emotional stability standpoint. Like, up until about 30, I still let shit bother me, and I still let things get under my skin. And it wasn't until I hit about 28, 29, 30 where I was like, you know what? If they don't like me, I don't fucking care.
Right.
I don't care. I know you got that song. I don't care.
Straight up, that's why I made it. I had to trick myself, like, make something that can motivate you to let that little stuff go. Just let that shit go, man. It's so much bigger stuff going on, man.
Right. And it's going, like you said, it's gonna take a fight. It's gonna take a fight to get through these next couple.
It will. And
It ain't just gonna be 21. It's gonna be the next couple. We got to fight on our hands.
well, and I think that's what we're seeing generally speaking, right? Is that, a lot of people are like, all right, we saw everything flare up in 2020 because people were locked in their houses. What happens when we start to get back to normal? Like, is it normal, or is it intensified, or is it, shit ready to boil over at a drop of a hat just because people have had shit pent up for a year and a half now?
I personally feel like it'll never be normal. I I'm actually a guy that doesn't believe in normal. I don't think
Right.
normal exists.
I think that's
Right.
fair.
So
It
I feel
shouldn't
like
exist.
the world is nothing but adaptation. The world is
Right.
nothing but adaptation. Anything weird becomes normal. Anything normal becomes weird. That's life.
Right.
So I feel like this situation with this disease, with this pandemic, is just going to make us adapt
Absolutely.
into being, a more
The new
maybe even
norm.
cleanly, maybe more conscious. Exactly. Like wearing a mask to a public place is about to be a norm. I can say that honestly. Wearing a mask
Right.
publicly is going to be a norm. 5 years from now, people are still going to wear masks. People have been doing it in Japan for a long time.
Right.
Right.
Now we're
Asian
all of a sudden
countries,
gonna
that's
do it.
been the usual
Right.
thing for a long
They've been
time.
doing it for a long time. Now we're just, we're gonna hop on the train because now we've been affected. That's how Americans work. Once Americans can see everything on TV. As soon as they're affected personally, that's when shit changes.
Right.
So,
Okay.
All right. All
you know,
right.
Okay.
Keen with
What
some
about
knowledge tonight.
lastly, any New Year's resolutions?
I kind of gave it in the last one, which is, I'm
Right.
just saying, speaking it blatantly.
Right.
My resolution is to honestly, I'm a man with a lot, so I can be more in depth. I'm a man with a lot of fire. I'm a man with a lot of passion.
Right.
I
Right.
speak very intensely. I speak with a lot of energy for whatever my topic is.
Right.
So this year, my resolution is to calmly exert my power. I feel like the more powerful people in the world, whether it's a man or a woman, don't have to give much. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They give little words. They give a simple amount of
Talk
words or a
soft
simple
and carry a big
sentence, or
stick.
maybe and that's it. That's all I gotta tell you. I ain't gotta
Right.
tell you no more. Ain't shit else to prove. There ain't nothing else to show you. You're gonna watch how this energy works. You're gonna watch the fruits of my labor. Then my
Right.
resolution is to be more calm and to give less of my words and more of my actions.
Okay.
That's my resolution.
I know that's right. I
And
know
y'all know
that's
how
right.
hard I work, so that means it's about to go
Absolutely.
tenfold. Y'all know
I
how
Right.
like
hard
it. I like it. I like it.
Right,
Light it up.
right. Well, let me ask you this before we wrap up. Do you have anything new coming soon?
I do. Remember that They Made a Monster was nothing but an EP.
EP.
Right.
That was just a 6-song EP, something short. I have a
Right.
full feature-length album coming out. The video for Omens, the intro is for the They Made a Monster. It's coming out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. That'll be out.
Okay.
I'm doing videos for at least 3 songs off of that 6-song album. So from there, after you get those visuals, you'll have another 12-song, 13-song tape.
Okay.
Good
So
stuff.
I plan to hold over
Save
the
me a
people.
spot.
Oh, listen, we have singles to work on. We got fuck a tape. Me and you are gonna go ahead and focus on the single. Put the same marketing for a tape into a single. So don't worry about that. We're gonna put that same energy into a single. We don't even have to worry about a tape. Let's just do a single where the focus is just us. Let's do
Well,
that.
let me know something. You already know
I
how I
got
get
you.
now.
I got you.
Well, you know
You
I
already know
love
I
you,
got
bro. I
love you
plan
too,
on
bro.
seeing a lot more of you in 2021 than we did in 2020, whether they let us or not.
Yes, sir.
And to infinity and beyond, my brethren.
To infinity and me.
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh,
You the one,
Keem,
bro.
always
Straight
glad
up.
to
All right,
have
boy.
Mike,
Enjoy that game,
always
man.
love. You already know, man. Much love, Mike, Cliff. I love y'all, man. Do fools agree? Y'all always agree.
Listen.
We appreciate it,
From
sir.
King, bro. Much.
That's what's up.
Oh. Well, I sent out a note to a couple more people, see if they wanted to join last minute. Looks like we got Spence in the waiting room. You want me to see if we can bring him in?
Bring him in.
See if he's actually there. We'll log on. He's sitting there jacking it.
No, don't do that. What's that dude's name? Dude that left the meeting.
Let's see
Man.
what we got. Let's see if Mr. Aaron will join us. I mean, he was just on last week's show, so you know.
Right.
We're also only about 45 minutes in, and our everybody hurting a little much today. It sounds like.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be here. You hear
I
what
mean,
I'm
I
saying?
get it. You've done well tonight for that being how you feeling though. So
Oh no, I'm
shout
all
on
right.
that.
I snapped back a little bit, but I'm still a little under. This champagne's starting to get me out. I'm about to be burping like
I
the
mean, I get
motherfuckers
that
from
too.
Willy Wonka when they was floating. I'm gonna be burping.
With the bubbles.
Right, I'm gonna be burping in my sleep with this shit.
Oh man,
What's good, cuz?
you gotta unmute. But what's up, Aaron?
Am I supposed to be joining around this motherfucker right now?
Oh,
Yeah,
Right,
why not?
yes.
You're the only one in the waiting room, so we figured we'd bring
Oh,
you
he
in.
got the
Oh,
squad.
squad up!
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nigga.
Is that nigga Dre?
Oh, he right good.
Nah, shit was popping, my G.
What's on with you?
Nah, shit. How you feeling?
Everything good on here, brother. I'm garbage at this, man. Hold on, man.
we on
Listen. Well, shit, since y'all got the squad in the building, did I see Turk over there too?
That nigga Turk right there.
Turk.
My nigga was popping.
What up?
When you gonna put them episodes on Apple and Spotify?
That's that nigga Kobe right there.
What's going on, bro?
Kobe,
Bro? What's up, bro?
What's good?
get the fuck out of here. He really got all of them down there, huh?
Yeah, bro. Good to see y'all, man.
Man, I'm glad to hear
Likewise.
from you.
No, we in. I'm in Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, nah. We at Kobe crib, man. It ain't my shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I seen y'all put us in. We in here having serious vaccine conversations.
Ah, listen, motherfuckers been having them for a while now. Motherfuckers been having them for a while now. Let me, what y'all doing? Working on music or something? Or y'all doing a podcast yourself?
No, y'all in the podcast. I'm about to put you on camera, nigga.
Oh, we on the camera now. All
Oh,
right.
shit. We on a podcast, on a podcast.
The podcast. This is the inception of podcasts.
Nigga.
What's going on?
I mean, it's about time the fucking nobodies got in with the fools. So
It shouldn't have had to take that long though.
that's true. It shouldn't have.
Hey, we do hood shit around here, man. We do our shit hood.
Well, okay, well,
I mean, I get
I
it.
don't want to derail y'all's podcast, so I'm gonna just hit all y'all with these three real quick.
What's up with that?
First one, what's y'all's 2021 predictions?
Hey, hold on. Hey, time out. We'll say it one more time.
I said first question for y'all. I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time since y'all on y'all's podcast. So first question is, what are y'all's 2021 predictions?
Predictions.
Anything.
I would say that they're probably gonna do the vaccine thing, and I see a lot of people because that's what we were just talking about. I see a lot of people not taking it because I feel like more of the masses is not gonna take it.
Right.
They want to see what happens with
You're actually seeing a lot of doctors and nurses not want to take it right now.
Yeah. And
I agree there.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying I agree there.
Yeah. But I'm like most. I feel like I hope most people feel. It's just I hope they're doing the right thing, but I hope they're doing right by it. Hopefully.
Right.
That's it. What? At the end of the day.
This nigga Kobe said he really died about this shit, boy. What you got to say?
What do you mean?
Check this out, my brother, and there's no right or wrong answer on this because this is
Right.
This is
Right.
me. I'm a very spiritual being.
Right.
Something sinister with this thing as far as making people do it as far as the mandatory because it's not quote unquote mandatory, but
Right.
like my boy Kurt just said, in the near future, it's gonna be a time where you can't travel, work without the vaccine.
Right.
And to me, that's mandatory still. But guess what? I just can't do it. I cannot compromise myself because when it get to that point where they making people do that stuff like on a level like that, I can't trust it.
Hey.
I get
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
And I'm fortunate I'm working from home right now. I'm glad I can work from home because you can't make me take shit if I'm working from home.
Right.
It's your first time meeting Reggie too, man. Reggie a real man, boy.
Yeah. Hey, my first name Reggie, your last name Reggie, right?
Oh, you me a whole.
Oh, there you go. And when y'all ready to put your shit on podcast, give me a call. I'll help you out.
Yeah, I probably need to go ahead and just call you anyway. Yeah, I didn't do that.
All right, give me a call.
Man.
Aaron got my number.
Y'all want to ask Dre something? Dre.
Of course. Dre, what's your 2021 goals?
Okay. Right now, since I'm fucked up rocking this colostomy bag, I'm trying to get healthy. That's the number one goal.
That's always, listen.
That's the number one goal, to get healthy. Other than
Right.
that, try to do something, man. Start some businesses or something. Flip some houses, goddamn, get this money up.
I know that's right. I'm with you on that too. Shit.
All my other predictions is Roll Tide gonna be national champion. The Chiefs
shit.
The Chiefs oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I mean, the Tide can have a national title as long as the Bills get the Super Bowl ring.
Kobe wants me to show his shirt. Kobe wants me to show his shirt, and it's sad. I'm gonna show y'all.
It's sad.
We having a
bad year. I'm not mad though. I'm not mad at it.
That's real, bro.
All right, last question, and I'll let y'all get back to y'all's podcast. What do any of y'all got any New Year's resolutions?
Oh, that's a good one. Get money.
Yeah, it's probably.
Of course, that nigga. That's like that. If you don't get that, then you can't live, right?
I have no other resolution. What's up with
I
y'all?
don't know. I don't really think about stuff like that. I just try to. I don't know.
Turk don't like to dream about getting paid, man.
Y'all
I
niggas
take it day by day, just try to be better day by day. I guess take it on the daily. I guess I don't know.
Listen,
man.
that seems to be a trending topic right there. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, because it's about freestyling, man. I always freestyle my days. Y'all, you got to plan certain things. I understand that, but it's mostly about freestyling, man. Keeping stuff natural. This shit
I agree.
Please. What's your resolution, bro? My resolution, health and wealth. That's it.
I know that's right. Shit, I'm with you on all that.
And still get money. Here you go, Kobe. What's your?
Still get money.
just like I say, just to ascend, my brothers, man, just to get a higher spiritual connection, man. And
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? The world needed, brother. We in a dark place in the world right now. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. I
Hey.
agree.
That's real, bro. That's real.
Well, shit, I love y'all. I love all y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all shit. I wish all them goals and all that shit come true. Shit. Hey, I'm gonna make a trip down there, at least to the A. I don't care what we do when I get there. So I would like to link up.
I mean, When me and Turk be in there, I don't know where Dre gonna be in 3 months. I might still be around here bullshitting. All right, well then.
Okay. Well, I'm a plan for something.
Yeah, most definitely.
All
right, well, y'all be up.
All right, fellas, take it easy.
All right.
Y'all be easy.
All right, then.
Yeah,
I want to step back on something one time.
Oh wait, I don't be mad at the call. I'm going to go ahead and make it real quick.
DJ Turk, fly the flow. That's how you knew that was gonna be a hot track back in the day. All right.
You stupid.
No rough stuff to Aaron on that. But all right, we might have another guest ready to drop in. You ready to get another one in?
We are. What you been?
Let's go. Let's see who we got. We got another caller joining us live on the Do Fools Agree podcast. Caller, you're on the air. Oh, until you still had the mute button. You fucked it up,
Travis. You on mute, G.
You on mute, bro.
You on mute, G. You out there casing the joint.
Oh! Yo, what up?
What's good?
Shit, chilling. Happy New Year, fools.
Happy New Year's.
Happy
I
New
seen
Year.
that video and I definitely enjoyed it. How about that?
I appreciate it.
That's what's up. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling blessed. Like, honestly, man, when I was able to drop the video, like, I'm still speechless. Like, it's everything that
It looks good,
13-year-old
man.
me does.
That shit was nice.
It was nice. It was nice. Well done, man. It was a good treat. Actually, while we're on it, what's the title of the video so people can go look it up on YouTube before we get into our questions for the night?
All right, so it's called "I'm the Next Up." Parentheses, batter up. Travi Awesome official music video. You can find it on YouTube, my Facebook page. Just search Travi Awesome. I'm gonna pop up.
All right, good shit. And Cliff, what I'll do is I will actually probably start to add Keem and Travi shit to a separate playlist on our channel because I think I can do that. I think I can bring them in and at least have a playlist of their shit. But let me see what I can do on that front. But I think it'd be cool to kind of get that crossover going. So let's see what we can do.
No. Okay, so let's get into it then.
Let's do it.
First question. What are your 2021 predictions?
So, hoping not as crazy as it was in the year that we won't talk about.
The year that should not be mentioned.
So, I'm predicting that it's going to be a good year, man. I think because we had a really crappy one, like pretty much the whole year because it started super early and it's still going on. That I think the sun's gonna shine on us and everybody's gonna get some blessings. So that's my prediction for 2020.
Listen, I hope and pray for that as well. My mom used to say that too. When bad shit happens to you back to back, that's just the big man upstairs preparing you for your next blessing.
Getting it right, yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So that's a great answer, and fools definitely agree on that one. I give you that. Okay, what are Travi Awesome's 2021 goals?
Goals are going to be to keep pushing this music, man. I'm shooting another music video on the 16th of this month.
Okay.
I'm going to try to, every couple of weeks, I'm going to try to shoot a new music video so that way the album drops in 13 days on all platforms.
Oh, does it?
Yep. Hashtag the wait is over. It'll be available. I'll have physical copies the week after. So when I have the physical copies available, the second music video should be dropping.
Okay.
Goal is to just keep pushing it. I'm already got the second album. I'm working on writing it to get it ready for spring.
I might have to talk to you in post because I've been bullshitting you on that KOTM 3.
Let's do it. We'll talk about it in post.
You know, because I want parts. I still want parts in that. I just,
Well, and I mean, we said we were going to bring Travi on for what? For the week after his shit drops, right? Or are we going to do it the week his stuff drops?
You said the week it does drop?
Or the week after. I can't remember. I think
We're going to do it the week after because you said that the week it drops is your actual...
That's our 1 year
that's our anniversary episode. Yep. You right.
You said the week after was when we were going to do...
It'll be the first episode of the new season. So the week that it drops will be the last episode of the first season. The following week will be the first episode of the new season.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Right. So he would be the first guest on the first episode.
Yep. Season 2, first episode.
You know what? I don't mean to take up anybody else's or Travis' time, but I always thought you were crazy as fuck that you put a season on the episode. And then when you said year 2, season 2, I was like, that makes perfect fucking sense. But I never wanted to really ask, like, why are you putting a season?
Well, and honestly, I may do season 2, and I may keep the episodes going. So it may be season 2, episode 53.
Right. That's what it. That's what it'd have to be.
Well, that's how they do it most with the order of shows. Like each new episode is still like the next highest number.
Right. Yeah.
But it's still also categorized as season 2, episode 1. But it's also known as episode 53.
Right. Or they go 101, 102, and then they go 201, 202 for the next season.
Yep.
And I like doing the seasons to give you an idea of what year it is, and then episode just keeps going so that we know we're on episode 100 next year when we finish this.
Right. Okay. Well, next question. Did we already do goals? Travi Awesome's goals for 20? Okay, so the last one would be any resolutions that you may have.
Yeah, I posted it on Facebook. My resolution this year is to start supporting more local artists and businesses, whether it be music, art, books, shows, whatever. Every week I want to try to make a purchase from either a local business or a local artist. So anybody watching, if you do something local, whether it be talent, music, books, if you have a business, go to my Facebook page, find me, Travis Bell, Travi Awesome, you can find me, share a link. I will be making purchases every week in 2021 to everybody that's local. Because I feel like we don't support each other enough in this area, in this community, in this part of the city.
I agree with that.
And that's why nobody ever really makes it out. And I feel if we can start giving back to each other more in 2021, we have a better chance of doing better for each other and getting everybody out there and getting more exposure to the world.
Right.
No, I completely agree with that, and that was the original intent with this podcast. I mean, I talked about it a little bit earlier when I'm sorry, I'm missing her name, and she was on here from the Wellness Center. But when she was on, I talked about local businesses, and that was my whole goal with wanting to get local businesses on this. Yes, and then I also want to get local artists on here. So I'm with you there, Travi. Like, that's part of the reason why we're doing this. Like, part of it is to get names up, build this coalition of folks, and just be able to share. Like, at the end of the day, like, I don't want to stop anybody from doing their own thing, but if they want to partner with us on shit and be able to share out and reach a broader audience, right. The idea was that this was supposed to be for podcasts what, let's say, Fox Sports Ohio was for sports television. So the idea was, how do you take a podcast, which a lot of the podcasts that are popular these days are very national, how do you bring that into more of a regional setting?
Right, a community joint.
Exactly, to build a community based on region versus, you know, whatever's available. So I understand that. I'm with you there, Travi.
Yeah, so that's the resolution this year. Not trying to do nothing that I can't stay on task with. And I feel I can make a commitment each week to make a purchase from either somebody local or go to a local business and make a purchase.
Right. And that's a good one. That's one I haven't heard either, and I can get on board with that.
Absolutely.
I can definitely get on board with that. Well, is there anything you want to push, promote, give the people your information, whatever the case may be, before we have you season 2, episode 1?
For sure. So the music video's out. Please go check it out. I appreciate everybody. A like and a share goes a long way.
Amen.
You can find it on the Next Up, Travi Awesome. Album drops 1/14 everywhere. Everywhere that you stream, you can get it. If you want a physical copy, you can hit me up on any social media platform. Travi Awesome or Travis Bell. You can find me. Just search. I'm not hard to find. Hit me up if you want a physical copy or if you need more information.
That's what's up.
Amen.
Well, you know I love you, bro. Stay safe out there.
Always. Y'all too.
You already know the deal. To infinity and beyond. Buzz Lightyear.
Always.
I give you the same as I gave King.
Good shit.
Y'all see my comment, man? You gotta call him Buzz Lightyear.
Right.
Buzz Lightyear. Who, me?
So that way you don't get copyright infringement from Disney calling him Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with Disney. Disney's serious.
Listen, well, I won't say that. I'll keep that to myself. But
good shit.
Until next time, my brethren, you be safe.
Yes, sir.
All right, well.
All right, man.
I'll be in the video. I'll be watching.
Sounds good, sir. We appreciate it.
Always.
I appreciate y'all. Always. Much love.
Love. Man, we got anybody else in the waiting room?
We have nobody in the waiting room right now. I texted a couple people. It sounds like we got some people in the chat that were just nice about it. Like, we'll see.
I got some people that just texted me talking about an interest.
Well, I mean, they're more than welcome to join. You know, I knew when I sent out a schedule that people weren't going to follow it. So,
right.
You know, we've gotten like half the, not even half. I won't even call it half. Half would be generous. Of what we originally had scheduled.
We ain't got one motherfucking indie animal, huh?
Nah, because they all weak as fuck. That's why they
love
in Indiana.
Indie animals. Where are all my indie animals?
We don't have any of the what I would call the co-hosts of the Fools.
All right, the Cocos.
I guess we got Aaron. We got Aaron.
Cocos.
We didn't
Where's
get
Matthew?
So, peek behind the curtain. His son had to get stitches yesterday, so I think he's chilling.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, right.
He's fine. He's fine.
That's
but,
good. Gives them character.
That's right. That's sometimes they need that.
Yeah, gives them character. Was it on the face or?
I believe so. I believe it was the eyebrow. Basically,
those are the best. The face.
What do you mean the best? Those are the ones that bleed the most.
But I'm saying those are the ones that. Those are the conversation starters. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like,
I agree. I agree.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. I almost wish. So Uncle Dan, I see him chiming into the chat. Said he always preferred Stan Lee's Excelsior instead of the To Infinity and Beyond. So
I don't know what that is.
Excelsior?
Yeah, enlighten me.
Excelsior is King Arthur's. Oh no, that's Excalibur. Excelsior, I don't know. That's a Stan Lee thing. So that
I feel
Stan
like
Lee,
I've
the creator of
heard
Marvel.
that before, but I don't know what the context or what it applies to.
I don't know. I know that it's a Stan Lee thing. He says it.
Well, hop on, Uncle Dan, and explain it, as well as your goals, views, and predictions.
I would love to have Uncle Dan hop on. I'm not sure that's in the cards.
Right, hop on with your shy ass, Uncle Dan. It's the new year, and we love you.
And you don't have to put your face on camera. We could just add you to you could just do audio.
Man, show that pretty fucking face.
I'm sure I am about to get massive shit for this. So.
Oh well, hop on, Uncle Dan. You know we love you, and I know they will too.
We shall see. All right.
How do you comment on there?
What you mean?
Like on the podcast?
On YouTube. It's just a YouTube like chat functionality. You can do live chat on YouTube.
Oh, for real?
Caleb agrees. Caleb says Uncle Dan should jump on. Maybe I'll send the link to Caleb and Uncle Dan and see if either one of them want to jump on.
Listen, hop on. Them is both my guys. But
in the meantime, what you got?
I'm sorry. I'm just off and on because got people texting me. I'm trying to. We should have. But you know what? I like this more.
You like what more? You like the fact that it's
spontaneity.
A little more...
I like being surprised by who's popping.
Don't get me wrong. Like I'm all for it.
I know how you feel. You're the guy that's like, oh, it's not structured.
I want my order. Yeah, you're right.
No, I like fireworks. You don't know when they popping. They just happen. Listen.
I think I'm just gonna, I mean, my whole thing was that I didn't want everybody logging on at the same time. Now, we've run into the situation where, you don't get everything.
The opposite happened.
Right.
Right? And the only way that you can handle the opposite is on the fly, Jack.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody that was scheduled on that list, I don't think I've seen one face, have I?
Probably not.
I don't think so. That's on the fly shit.
Man. Well.
And going back to it, we've had previous conversations and referencing the Health and Wellness podcast. I think that's why I don't have too much anxiety.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean? Like, people be like, well, why, you don't feel anxious or no, because I'm just riding the wave.
True.
I don't expect anything, and when I do expect something, I expect you to fuck me over. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm always looking for the opening for you to be able to, so when you don't, it's like, well, hey, that was a good day. No anxiety, no anxiousness. Right. I'm just good. I'm just cooling. And I'm drinking champagne all night.
I mean, it's good to have the champagne ready to go.
And you know what? This isn't a bad boy.
No. What
It's
you got
not
there? I
sweet
usually just
at
do the
all.
Asti. That's the Rita's thing.
I don't listen. You know, I don't know too much about champagne. I either wanted the Moet or the Vouv, but the Vouv was $70, and I was like, I'm not
What?
buying the Vouv.
No, I'm buying the $9.99 Asti. Thank you.
Oh no, you buying the Andre and all that? No, this was a $20 bottle, but at Kroger they marked it down to $13.99.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So I was like, hey, and it was a good pick because it's not too sweet, it's
Okay.
not too sour.
Not too
It's
tart.
like a beer, really. You know what I mean? It
Is
kind
it?
of tastes like a beer.
Almost like an apple beer or something.
Exactly.
like Lil Nut's favorite thing. There you go.
Right. Shout to my LN.
I mean,
Where he at?
wasn't him and his
With
wife
you
both
and your
supposed to be on?
girlfriend. I don't care if y'all are in the bathroom throwing up. You should have kicked it that hard.
I mean, I knew as soon as he said that, like, he was off. Well, first of all, Lil Nuts was the one that texted us yesterday and said, "All right, what time we on?" I'm like, "It's tomorrow,
Right.
brah. Like, we're not doing a New Year's Eve show. We're doing a New Year's Day show."
We probably should have recorded it for him right then and there, just to. Well, if you are listening, FB, I would like for you to join in post.
I mean, I would like for anybody to join at this point because we specifically did not do a lot of topics tonight.
Well, I mean, it ain't really no topics regardless. It's just a matter of what we talked about.
I mean, that's true.
We in a new year, baby. There are no topics yet. You know what I mean? We make the topic. So the only thing that I feel like topic wise that people would be able to relate to would be resolutions and you know what I mean? Like goals and shit.
I think we hit on the stuff that you and I are both having, not necessarily anxiety, but thinking about, which is there going to be a peaceful transition of power here in
Mike?
3
Now
weeks
you know,
or
Mike,
not?
we just had this conversation as well. Why I don't have anxiety. I don't give a fuck either way.
Because you're strapped and ready to go. I get it. I ain't mad at you.
Listen, and if it's gonna go south like on some Nazi Germany type shit, I die on my own terms, baby. You feel me? I'm not.
We are not our ancestors. I believe it's
I'm not letting nobody take me. I die on my own terms. Just hope I don't take nobody out with me.
Uncle Dan chiming in with he won't even consider joining on the podcast until you play D&D a couple more times.
Well, was I not the greatest though? I got the last kill in my
and you did buy dice, didn't you?
Yeah, I have the dice, but I've been using them more for dollars than D&D. I'm like, I'm not about to waste these dice. I might as well roll these metal motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Let me get some dollars.
Have you figured out new games to play?
Oh no, I've just been rolling craps with them. Like, take the 2 square boys, the 6 pieces.
Oh, the 6D6s.
And I roll craps with them.
Okay, all right. I was wondering what you were doing with the rest of the dice.
No, I just leave them in the little pouch. It came with a nice little pouch.
It does. They all come with nice little pouches.
And I just take 2 of the square, because you know it comes with 4 squares, 6 pieces.
True.
Or 6 sides, I mean. So
Yep.
those are rolling dice. They just have numbers instead of the dots.
I hear you. You're not wrong. I'm with you.
So I roll craps with them until the next D&D game. You knew my black ass was going to find a use for some D&D dice. If I could, I figured out some way to hustle somebody with one of them 28-sided.
With the 20-sided?
Yeah, you just don't know the rules, motherfucker, but you're losing every time. I'm telling you that now.
Play them 10 or up.
Go home and learn.
Say this is called 10 or up. You
Listen,
you either
right.
roll more
Listen,
than 10 or not.
You hear me?
Oh man.
That's funny.
Well,
though.
you got any while we're waiting, you got any inadvertent thoughts? That was a good suggestion from Rita in the chat. Any inadvertent?
You know what's funny about that question is when I say I didn't prepare for this episode at all, other than like giving out invitations.
Yeah.
But
see, this is the problem. We
was,
counted on other people.
and that's not that. No, that's still not a problem. That's not a problem. But what I'm saying is, when you said, I almost felt bad that we skipped inadvertent thoughts this when we started this show and went straight into it.
Well, that's why we brought it back.
Even though I don't have one, I've felt like I do have inadvertent thoughts just coming into this new year.
All
you know
right.
what I mean?
So what are your inadvertent thoughts coming into the new year?
And if I'm being descriptive, these would be what I would express as rapid fire inadvertent thoughts.
I like it.
They're not prepared. I just have been thinking about it.
So what you got?
I don't want to get too dark, but
I mean, at this point, go for it. Like we'll recover if you do.
Well, fuck it. If I'm being honest, I as a prediction, I predict that more cops kill more black folks this year than last year.
As either as a snapback or just because we get back to normal. That's fucked up. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize for that. That's exactly why I love you. Oh my gosh, that's the fun. That's the kind of shit that.
I mean, Columbus has already killed 3 in the last 3 weeks, so.
Listen, I see more popping off in 2021 than there ever was in 2020. The question is, and this is the real life question, what the fuck do these white folks got to say about it?
Well, I mean, that's always been the thing. Is are white folks going to continue? Are you going to see the increase in allyship, or are you going to see it?
There it is.
Or are you going to see it decrease because people are like, oh no, well, and I mean, I even kind of went down that path last week, which was was he armed or unarmed? Like,
but no. And see, that's what's funny about it is I almost feel like it's in your genetics. But immediately, the second thing you did was not that it matters,
right? True.
Because even if he was armed, you're a professional, right? You're a professional.
That is not a sentence for death. Being armed is not a sentence for death. It should not.
You should be able exactly. So what I'm saying is, but beyond that, so let's knock off these inadvertents is what I'm saying. So inadvertently, you know what? Fuck the inadvertents. I'm just it's more predictions popping in my mind.
Okay.
I predict that we come closer to an extraterrestrial relationship.
How did I know you were gonna go aliens?
I do. I predicted that does happen in 2021. I predict that, like you said, I predict that the whole, what do you say all the time? Skynet or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of iRobot, not like, the real movie, but I feel like setups for this to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, well.
No, I think so. We're gonna get not necessarily extraterrestrial, but you're thinking AI makes a jump.
I feel both. I feel like there's both.
Or do you think those go hand in hand?
No, I do not feel like they go hand in hand.
Okay.
I feel like if anything happens, the extraterrestrials save us from.
You think the extraterrestrials save us from the AI?
Definitely.
Okay.
And I don't mean like from AI.
That's quite a statement.
not like from, because I'm ignorant to AI. You feel what I'm saying? All I look at that as is the machinery. I'm not looking at it as the actual hard drive. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is I feel like we're building all this shit like robot warriors and all the things that could turn on us. I feel like if anything happens,
I mean, BattleBots are coming back, so.
And I used to watch that too. They used to have the hacksaw thing that came down. And, I used to watch that too, and I thought it was interesting. So I'm not going to hit you with that nerd.
I wanted to actually build one at one point.
I'm gonna better myself in 2021, so let me understand that I have nerd in me as well.
There you go.
But I feel like the aliens come down with like some impulse bang, like boop, and everything just falls down, and they like, motherfuckers, I told y'all dumbass bastard ass humans not to fuck around with these machines, and we're not gonna come around again. All right. So if you build them back up, this is the last impulse bang we're sending off to the Earth, and that's gonna be the end of the world.
I'm with you. No, I think that's a good prediction. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen in 2021.
Because we're going to do it again. After they save us, we as dumbass humans, especially Americans with power, we're going to test the borders, the boundaries, the waters. And we're going to do it again. And they're going to be like, shit, I said it. And they're going to ride off into the sunset as the world explodes and does that little ring around Saturn thing.
Yeah.
You ain't listening to me.
No, I am. The ring around Saturn thing. Yes, I heard you. But I was also trying to bring in the guest that jumped into the to the chat.
Who's the guest? Who's Eliza C?
It's not Eliza. It will end up being Caleb.
Oh, okay.
Caleb's joining. We'll see what he's got as soon as he clicks off of mute.
Well, you were supposed to let me be surprised by it.
Well, you know, I wasn't.
Eliza C popped up. I thought we had an OnlyFans account. I was about to say, like, shut it down. But we get flagged in this bitch. I'm just playing. I'm only kidding.
Especially because she's 3. That would be bad.
Oh, no.
Caller, you're on the air. Maybe.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm going to feel even worse. I was about
there
to say,
we go.
my God.
Sorry, I had to get my OnlyFans account finished setting up there.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Oh, that's my guy.
I ain't mad at you.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right, you know? Feeling all right. How about you guys?
Doing all right. Glad to have you join, Caleb.
You already
First
know.
time on the show. I know you watch occasionally. You listen occasionally live. Glad to have you on for the first time.
Yeah, well, I can manage to stay awake past 8 o'clock, you know.
Listen, you and me both, man. I'm not saying don't. We may not look alike, but this is my twin, ladies and gentlemen. I promise.
Their D&D characters are close. I'll give you that.
Yeah, right. But listen. But how's your 3D printing been going?
Great. Yeah. As soon as I figured out that resin doesn't like to set in the cold, you know.
Right.
Well,
have you been venturing off into like bringing money in from it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had several actually. Guys ask for stuff here and there, and you know, it adds up because it's cheap as shit to print.
Really?
Then, oh yeah.
Well, listen, I might be one of your next customers.
Hey man, there's 2 sites that offer free files. Send me a file, and you know, we can get it done.
Okay. For sure, I'll definitely do that. Well, I didn't mean to steal a topic. I just knew about that and I was interested in it.
Oh, you're good.
We should have Caleb on to just talk about that one night.
Oh, I would definitely love to do. I would definitely love to do that.
Yeah, I'm actually off my garage office area now, so.
That's what almost kind of let me, you know, kind of reminded me of it. You got that table out there, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, I recognize the ambiance. But Caleb, my brethren, what are your 2021 predictions?
I don't know. I think the more they change, the more they stay the same. You know.
Ooh.
That's what I said about cop killings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, too soon.
Yeah,
I joined after that for a reason. You know? The last thing the internet needs is white guy saying that there's not a problem with cops, you know, shooting people.
That is my brethren. Listen. Oh, that's funny. But you know what? That's a very interesting and accurate answer.
Yeah. Nothing has changed in the past, you know what, couple hundred years.
Right.
Now we're a little later.
Right.
We rely on things more, but
I agree.
People can look at someone they've never, you know, met or talked to before and be like, oh, fuck that guy.
Right.
Right.
So,
I agree 1000%.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
what are your 2021 goals? What would you like to accomplish in this year?
You know, I kind of the same boat as Mike. You know, I'm on vacation this past week, so I spent a lot more time with my family than I have recently, which has made me realize that, you know, some more patience there could.
Right.
You know how you pray for patience? Lord, give me patience. Give it to me now!
Other than that, on the lighter side, you know, just dig more into painting and printing. You know, it's.
Do you paint as well?
Yeah.
Ooh, we might have to have a session. We might have to come. I might have to either or. You come to me or I come to you. And I got canvases and shit.
Yeah.
What kind of paint do you do?
Just like models, because I play model games. So like.
Oh, painting models. Oh.
Yeah, like
miniatures and that kind of shit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the shit that's on your table.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Acrylic paint, inks, you know, stuff like that.
I got hella acrylics. That's what I do, but I do it on canvases.
Nah,
that'd probably be more interesting doing it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just different because I don't have that like whatever artist thing where I can like draw a good picture and, you know, make it look like this fucking tree that's outside.
Well, see, that's my only thing. Like, I can't do anything from mind. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be all, you know, like just come up with a nice ass. I have to look at something and be like, ooh, if I added that with that, that would make a nice, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. And, you know, you're never supposed to compare yourself to anybody else, but, you know, I'll spend a lot of time painting one thing and then be real happy with it and it's all good. And then, you know, I'll go look at somebody else's Instagram or something and be like, fuck, man, why am I?
No. See, that's where you fuck up. That's where you fuck up. Because remember back when we did Music Mike, I never listened to anyone else's music but ours.
Yeah.
I never listened to anyone, not a Jay-Z, not a famous, not a different local rapper. No, because I want to hear my own to know where I'm lacking and where I can improve and where, you know what I mean? When you get into all that, of course it's going to get you down because it's like, well, why aren't I as good as, but you don't know their origin story. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't know where they came from or how long they've been doing it. And you may even be better than them because you doubled your progress from their entire career, but you're getting hung up on that one picture or visual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it only usually lasts for like a minute, just past the initial shock of like, oh, fuck, that's cool. But you talk to any like the real big guys, you know, it's the same thing with music, you know, like, you know, just keep going. You know, I sounded like ass for the first, you know, 5 or 10 years, and then it's like almost something just clicks.
Listen, when you were posting your little pictures of, and I don't mean little, that's just me talking.
I mean, they're little. It's fine.
When you were right, they are miniatures.
They're miniatures.
So I guess it does fit. But when you were posting your pictures of the table and like how you were building that scene, that intrigued me. Like I was intrigued by that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, before I even set anything up, I had never, you know, you hear people talk about like setting the mood or a vibe for an area, and that really never made sense to me. But now I've got a couple pictures up here and
Right.
Yeah.
Do you play music?
Oh yeah, music,
Play like
podcasts.
Play like the Lord of the Rings soundtrack and get hyped the doom. And you're there all
Not
painting
really.
aggressively.
I mean, the
I would love to
extended
say
version
that
of Misty Mountains is fantastic. So,
What is it? I'll write it down because I like shit like that. That's what's up, though. So, okay. So we talked about goals.
resolutions is those. See, the problem is you ask about goals and resolutions, and those end up being the same thing.
But it isn't all. Well, you know what?
It doesn't have to be though. I understand.
You know what's funny about that is, I feel like B Jizzle, our first guest, treated resolutions kind of how I treat it.
I hear you.
And I feel like as a whole, I don't want to talk for all black folks, but most of us look at it as giving something up as opposed to improving on
something.
You know what I mean?
More about like a year compromise than a goal.
Exactly. So
it's almost the old, what are you giving up for Lent?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't know about Lent. I just know that that white man rubbed ashes on my forehead at that damn school.
I think you got the wrong line, man. That's something else.
Oh, is that not the same holiday? I don't know. Ash Tuesday and finger a butthole Friday.
That guy was not a doctor. I don't know what happened.
Right.
He told me to turn my head and cough. I mean,
he didn't even wear a glove.
This church doesn't even have cameras, so I don't know what to tell you. We're not going to catch him.
Sir, this is a Denny's. It's not a church. I don't know what...
See, and that right there is what I was waiting for from Caleb. Caleb, you are my favorite, man. I love you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That is hilarious.
Caleb, if you can be home on Friday nights and you want to join, I'd like to have you on more often.
I'm always home Friday nights. The question is awake.
Right. Well, if you're awake, we'd love to have you on the show
Definitely.
a little more frequently.
All right.
Oh,
especially
man,
when I'm talking nerd shit and Cliff is ignoring me. So
hey, man, I'm always here to talk nerd shit.
Listen, I mean, you might catch my attention every now and then, but for the most part, I'm like this.
I don't
because
know if you
I
saw
was
it
just
earlier.
like that before I joined the podcast, so it's like if you
Did you see it? Did you see it earlier, Cliff, where Caleb was like, "We should just do a show where I force you to watch Star Trek."
That might be hilarious, though.
Hey, man, great. We could talk about how in Picard, where they went into the Star Trek headquarters and they had the Instancy 1701. But it wasn't the one that was in the show. It was in the one that was in the outtake.
Oh, see, you're going deeper with it. I'm thinking like Mystery Science 3000 or whatever that. You remember that show back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be funny though. Listen, that's funny. Oh man. Yeah, so there aren't resolutions, so I didn't plan this well, and you didn't check me on it, Michael. You should have been like goals and resolutions, sir.
Yeah, but then you went and had this nice, genuine moment in front of
Some
the camera.
people realize it.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And Uncle Dan don't want to show his pretty little face.
Well, what's
the
crazy
only
is
close to resolution that I have is, you guys were talking about working on your temples. Mine's more of a amusement park. It's not more for like myself. It's just, and Mike, I'm sure knows this, having a child, and all they want to do is play, and it's like you go home, you work 10, 12 hours a day, and he's like, "Daddy, play with me," and you're like,
right.
Daddy's cashed out.
Right.
I'm tapped out. I got nothing. Sorry.
Right. I don't even have time for sex, and that's what I live for, kid. That's crazy. This world.
This world.
This world we live in. Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you
man.
know I love you, Caleb.
Back at you, brother.
And I do definitely expect to see you back. I will definitely say that.
Especially these days. Who's here?
Right. And I would definitely I want to have a conversation, a whole boy, about your 3D printing, because I have some questions.
And it's right behind me. It's right, I don't know if you can see back there.
Right. I got some questions.
We'll have you on to talk about it, man. I think that'd be a
Right.
cool show, and
For sure.
you know, we'll get the other one going here in a little while in terms of maybe we'll do a
One fool's opinion.
a one fool's opinion, or maybe we'll do a one shot D&D episode where we say fools play D&D.
Oh, I'll
Hey, man.
definitely be down for
definitely
that.
there for that.
So once
What do you mean?
once we have the table set up in the new studio, we'll do a fools play D&D. How about that?
I'm definitely down.
All right, we'll get that set up.
For sure.
All right, boy. Enjoy your 2021. Until next
Yeah.
time. And
Until next time.
And I'll see you
what was
tomorrow
that
for our
word,
D&D
Mike?
game.
what was that, Mike? What was that word?
What was that?
Excelsior?
Excelsior! My guy. Perfection.
Good stuff. All right, Caleb. Take it easy, man. Good seeing you.
All right. See you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
that
got,
was
we got
great.
somebody ready to join. It looks like the same one that was on earlier. We'll see if
Who?
it's the same person.
Run it back. Let's see. I don't think.
I don't know. It is the Galaxy, though. The Galaxy.
I know the infamous wormhole. Infamous podcast wormhole. I think I know who this fuck motherfucker is. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, if she's back, I mean, that's gonna be.
Oh, if
rude.
you, yeah, we get what you mean, baby. Double taps. Ain't nobody say double taps wasn't legal. Excuse me. Unmute my G.
Caller, you're on the air with the fools of the Foolproof
Right.
Entertainment Network.
Who this?
Who this here? New phone. Who this?
Ray shit.
Oh
I knew that's who that was. What's good, G?
Chilling, man. You know.
Where you
man,
at?
Shit, at the crib.
Okay.
In the dungeon.
shit! The dungeon.
Ain't heard from you in a while. How you been?
Back from Cleveland, man.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to go up there and get my soul cleansed, man. You
I
know,
know that's right.
I had a lot
In
of demons
Cleveland?
going on, and
Listen.
but you know, everything's good, man. You know, I'm blessed by the best, man. Just
I know
about to
that's right.
start working back in the barber shop.
There
Hey, you
go.
remember that nigga DA from barber school?
Yeah, with the hairline.
With that nigga, man.
You said what?
I work with him.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Where
Hold
y'all
on.
work at?
At the little spot called Cut City.
Where y'all at?
It's two different ones up on 161 Carl, and then the
Okay.
other right there by Roosters.
Right by DeSales.
Right by Rooster's where?
Right by the old cabana.
Mm-hmm.
They both on 161?
I know what you're
The
talking
other
about.
one's on Carl, right next to Penn Station.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. What's going on, Mike?
What's
I'm gonna have to
going on,
drop
man?
in. I'm gonna have to drop in on you.
Can't see Mike.
You can't see
You can't
me.
see him.
Well, that's because Cliff keeps talking when I'm talking. I know you on speaker view.
Oh, you know I don't know nothing about that.
we on gallery view, so I see everybody.
Right, that's how I am.
How y'all doing, man?
We doing all right, man.
Hanging in.
Trying to keep it real.
Hanging in. So, okay. So, like everybody else,
What you got for him, Cliff?
what's your 2021 predictions?
Well, I think this year is gonna be the year. We're gonna come up out that hole, man. You know what I'm saying? And
I hope so.
and just make everything
successful, for everybody, hopefully, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get everybody up out the hole, man. That's the most important thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And my prediction for my life, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm moving forward, you know what I mean? I got a business to take care of.
No
I know
doubt.
that's right.
And shit, cutting hair, man, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm about. That and taking care of my family, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I
man.
could never get my license back if I wanted to.
Yeah, you can, bro. Yeah, you can.
They gonna make me take the whole fucking course over.
You just gonna have to pay like $600.
For real?
Yep.
But last time I went up there, they tried to tell me that because I hadn't, renewed it since I got shot, that I would have to go back to the school for a couple months.
Nah, you might have to take a test.
Okay.
But you ain't
I have
gonna
to take my board over or something.
Because with the pandemic going on, they're not doing all that. They might make you take a little test or something. But
Right. Ooh, you right. This might be the opportune time to try to
Right.
back in there.
You need to come on up here and holler at the owner, bro. I'm telling
You
you.
are right about that.
Get you in the door, bro. And it's doing numbers up here, bro.
You right about that. You are correct about that. I will not hold you on that.
Almost three, anywhere from 2 to 3 a day, bro.
Yeah, I'll pay the $600. I don't give a fuck about that, but I'm not going back to your school. I'm not paying for the lapse. You know what I mean? I'm not paying for the lapse fees and then going back to school on top of it. Like you got me fucked.
I'm not paying that fee because I have my L's in another state, so you're not about to
right. And it wasn't extraditionary.
Well,
they couldn't extradite it to Ohio.
Yeah. I gotta go talk to the lady. You know what I'm saying? They was giving me the runaround, but now they opening everything back up.
But
now
you got your barber's license in Ohio.
They expired though. I just gotta.
Oh, they trying to play you like once you started paying for it there, it didn't matter in Ohio anymore.
Yeah.
See that? Fuck them niggas. Fuck, I can cut hair without a license.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Be legit, man. It's 2021, man. I'm trying to be legit this year, man.
That's what you should do. That's right.
Amen, my G. Don't listen to me.
I'm staying away from all them D-rugs. I'm staying away from all negative people.
Right.
I'm just trying to live right, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
A lot's done changed since last time you seen me, man. I know we, left off at a bad note, but I apologize, and I was going through a lot, my brother.
I fucks with you though. I fucks with you.
I already know, man. We all go through it, man.
We do.
Right. You know I fucks with you.
Yeah, man. I just got to the crib, man. I had to jump in the shower real quick.
Right, and you think that you giving us your D'Angelo with your bitch ass. We don't want to see that. I'm the only motherfucker that takes his shirt off on this show. I'm just playing.
Take mine off since you ain't have yours off.
You stupid. Okay, so what's your goals? Oh, did I ask that already?
You asked what's my predictions.
Right.
Goals?
So what's your goals for 2021?
Goals and resolutions.
Huh?
I said goals and resolutions for 2021.
My goals.
Well, goals first.
All right.
I'm trying to get that new 2020 Cadillac truck.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a goal. Now that's one that nobody said
that's
yet.
That's a tactical goal.
Like
that's a tactical.
Exactly.
Like, yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I would say that I said something similar in terms of finish this move. But yes, I feel you, Cliff. Not a lot of people have talked about tactical goals. I'm with you. I'm all about tactical goals. What can I do today or tomorrow that makes a difference?
That. See, I say little cheesy shit like be a better me. I don't know, shit like that. But
every day I'm working on myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
And every day I'm trying to learn something new. So I guess I just want to learn something new every day, man, and move forward. You know what I mean? And just strive for the best, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just got back from Cleveland, man, and did a lot of praying and got a lot of healing done up there. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
I'm just trying to move forward, bro. You know what I mean?
Right. Listen, I ain't gonna say I don't need that. I might need some parts.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
But I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that.
I feel we're gonna have a good year. I just hope this year is better than last year, man. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that.
Right.
I hope we don't have.
I also feel like we talk about all the time. I feel like it's a matter of perspective. You feel what I'm saying? It may not be a better year per se, like fiscally or
but
anything like that.
You? That's the question.
Whatever we put in the universe is what we're gonna get back. You know what I mean?
Fools agree.
Nothing but positive vibes. I ain't got
I'm
no.
with you on that.
You know, I ain't no drinker anymore. I drink with you, but I ain't no drinker no more.
That's better for you. It's fine.
Yeah. Ever since my brother passed away, man, I had to give up that drinking, man.
Right.
Y'all, I'll leave that for y'all, man. I done drunk enough, man. Feel the ocean, man.
Listen, I know I didn't drink with you from time to time, so I know how that went for both of us.
Yeah. I see the baby doing good, man. Ashley's baby.
Oh yeah.
Real pretty self.
Oh yeah. She definitely is.
Yeah. So everything going all right with y'all though, man? How y'all doing, man?
We good.
I'm staying out the way. I'm dodging looks. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like, do I know you? I'm dodging looks like, oh shit, you don't know me.
No, you don't.
You don't know me, G. And what the funny thing is now that we got the podcast, maybe they do know me. And I'm still like, nope, you don't know me. You don't know me. You know me? You don't know me. Meanwhile, I'm wearing the shirt. They like, I know you.
Which reminds me, do you remember that time that I said hi to Keem and I was wearing our shirt and I'm me? And he acted like he didn't know who the fuck I was?
Right.
Yeah. I'm in the weight room again too, man.
You in the weight room?
Yeah, I'm going hard in the weight room.
There you go.
Again.
We talked about that as well.
Let me know when you throw $5 up on the squat or the deadlift, and we'll talk.
Oh, yeah. I be seeing you, Mike. I be seeing you, man. You doing your thing, man.
I've been lazy for about a month, but I'm about to get back into it here in January.
Look like you lifting a damn car up and shit, man.
You know? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta
do. Yeah, I ain't never had no problem working out with you.
Yeah, you know.
How Marcus doing, speaking of?
Oh man, you know, he just got man, for like 15 bands, dog.
For what?
Like 15 bands, bro. Somebody
got robbed?
Yeah, they schemed him.
Oh, that's a little different. That's a little different.
He was breaking the law, doing some other shit, and he believed.
But don't listen to Kashi. Listen to Kashi.
He
That's like when you get that when you watch porn and your computer pop up saying, we have downloaded this, paid this to this. Yep, and he believed it.
Oh man.
He's so stupid. He said,
15 bands, bro. And he was ready.
He gave it to him?
Gave it to him.
Let's stop talking about it.
15 bands. I just was trying to get up with him, man. He's so salty. He don't even want to holler at nobody.
Yeah, let's stop talking about it. Let's stop talking about it.
Yeah, it's dead up there, bro. Like it's like Cleveland died, bro. That city is terrible, bro.
Well, what happened to Detroit, and it trickled down to Cleveland.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And now they both in a situation where it's like, but you know what? That I don't even want to say that. Well, why not?
What?
It's the opportune time to take advantage of, you know what I mean? Like the real estate, you know what I mean? What's going on there?
It is definitely. That's another thing, man. You know, if you got, you know, that 20, 30, 40 you know what I mean, sitting in the shoebox, go ahead buy some property, man. And
Right? No, I
No
agree.
doubt.
I agree. I agree with you 1000%. Fools agree on
work
that.
on it, work on it slowly. You can turn that motherfucker into to 200 real quick,
I
man.
agree. I agree.
Especially if you can find something here in Old Town. I'll tell you that right now.
Listen, where you at, I don't think that there's a lot of people that's willing to sell it. If my shit was decrepit, like falling apart, I'm not selling this.
No,
This plot
there-
of land is going to be worth money.
There is
Oh, man.
stuff in Old Town right now that has good bones that people don't want to take the time with. You could buy it for 20 grand, 30 grand, and
No.
flip it for 400 or for 350.
Oh, I know that for a fact. I know you can at least get 2 out of it.
Yeah.
Bro, my granddaddy, we grew, you know, right there on Main and Fairwood, man, and his house.
And that's exactly the area that I'm talking
Right,
about.
that right.
I know what you're talking about, bro. I'm from the city too now. You know what I mean?
You ain't never from no goddamn city. You
Come
from
on.
everywhere. You be around when you around.
I'm an international player.
Getting me kicked out of bars and shit. I know.
International means you go from nation to nation. You are inside the nation national player.
My passport got more than like 8 different countries.
Listen, let me stop that then, because I ain't never seen the passport.
You done seen the Africa pictures, ain't you? You ain't seen the
you
Dominican
right.
Republic pictures? I ain't
No.
show you the Dominican Republic pictures?
That I did not.
You ain't seen the Puerto
Listen,
Rico pictures?
I said my last time I was on a plane, I was 15, and that was to Florida. So
I wanna
I'm not
get a
fancy.
yacht. I'm gonna get a yacht one day, man. We're gonna go out on the yacht, man.
There you go.
I know that's right.
That's what that's
Speak into this
goal.
bitch.
That's the 20-year goal, you know what I mean? Give me a little yacht, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking into this bitch.
Feel me? It's that time, man. It's our time to shine this year, man. We gotta do it. We don't do it, shit. I ain't letting the opportunity pass up this year, bro.
I know that's right. Well, listen, let me tell you something. Let me give them your address for your barbershop where they can see you.
You know,
all that jazz.
Well, I'm just putting it out there, Cut City, man. You know, I ain't, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Man, you know how I roll, man.
You being humble with it. And I'm not saying that you ain't a humble nigga, but that's a very humble way to go. Just put on the squad, huh?
Yeah, Cut City, man. Come check it out, man. We the freshest in the city, man.
There you go.
I'm cutting better than all. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, you probably is, man. You nice with it. You nice with it. You know.
I only cut my own hair. I ain't cut. Well, no, I cut it. I got a couple clients, but I don't even charge the motherfuckers I cut. It's how you know I don't cut.
Hey, now that I ran into DA, I done got lazy. He my barber now.
For real?
Yeah, he nice.
Do you remember when he ran the clippers backwards over the motherfucker's head, holding the cord? Man, motherfuckers was ignorant in barber school. He ran the clippers over dude's head, holding the cord, like where you plug it in, like he was hanging it over dude's head, running the clippers over his head with the cord. That motherfucker.
I remember when we
yeah, I'm about to drop in on y'all.
When I first started up, remember when we went and kicked it at the Brownstone? You was working at the Brownstone, remember that?
Yeah. I definitely remember that.
I went out, Roy and Mo and shit. We was deep, man. We was like what, 6, 7 cars deep that night, bro.
Mm-hmm. But what happened? Something happened. Like they wouldn't serve y'all or something.
No, niggas wasn't trying to pay that money.
Oh, that's what it was.
I was like, it don't matter to me, but you know, niggas start seeing them prices. Like, hold on,
man, y'all can pay $20 for a dinner. But that was the cheapest dinner on there was $20. You wasn't gonna get nothing under $20. And the $20 was But you know what? I can still remember that. It was the $20 was that chicken, that fried chicken, banged.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the purple mashed potatoes, and they gave you something else. What was the third? Broccoli,
Oh, yeah.
chicken, broccoli, and the purple mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah. I love them purple mashed potatoes.
Listen, man, and they out of business now. I just talked to one of the owners the other day. I seen him on Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas Eve.
That's what's up, man.
Uh,
Yeah. Man, you made me forget.
We got somebody in the chat.
Not yet.
In the waiting. Okay, well, I don't mean to cut you off, but you got about 5 more minutes, my G.
I ain't watching the game. Old State.
I mean, it was on in the background.
Yeah, we winning, man.
I was about to say we were up like 42-21.
Yeah, shout out to one of my favorite people that don't know they my favorite people, B Dawson. You said we was gonna lose, motherfucker, and your son is very beautiful. You got a very beautiful son. Ooh, I would love to have her on too.
There you go.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to let her know I shouted her out in this episode.
49-21, Old State, baby.
All
You
right.
said what?
49-21, Old State.
I'm gonna need you to continue in the gym before you ever come back on this podcast with your shirt off. I don't care if you've been shot. I don't give a fuck what your background was. Get yourself together.
I got pros.
I love you though, G. No, I ain't gonna lie. I love you. I hit you up.
All right, Dwayne. Take it easy, man.
Take care, man. Love y'all, man. I'm gonna get with you, man.
I hit you up tomorrow. I promise.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, Mike.
Take it easy.
Oh man. Where were we at? What were we talking about other than that?
I mean, that's about it, man. We're about at 2 hours.
Are we? Okay, we can knock it out.
We'll see. We'll give folks just another couple minutes to see if anybody else wants to join it.
We got 2 minutes. It's 11:13, and then I want to talk to you in post.
Well, I mean, I'm game to. I can throw some shit up in post. We're gonna change back to the personal.
Yours, like the
Yeah, my cell phone. That work?
Well, I mean,
we could just close it down. That's fine. We could stay on this one. That's fine.
Yeah. Does it? It'll stop though. It'll stop everything.
I mean,
right?
I'll stop. No. Zoom has nothing to do with what happens on the show. So.
Okay.
I can shut down the show without it.
Okay. Well, yeah. No, let's stay on this one then, just in case, because
right.
I got
You got
I
folks
got some
that want to hop
things.
back on.
And if people hop on, they hop on.
All right. Well, man, Happy New Year. We are at we're at almost 2 hours. We're at our normal show time.
I had a blast.
You had a good time?
I had a blasty blast.
We're gonna have to figure something out for the birthday episode next week.
All right, it is your birthday, and it's bitch.
It is, and honestly, that's not a big deal. Other than the fact we're closing on the house and the new studio, so this will be.
I got something.
We've got one more episode in the primary studio before we move, and then we will be in a new studio not next week, but the week after.
So next week is our anniversary.
No, next week. Well, next week's episode 51. Episode 52 will be in the new studio, and it will be the year wrap up episode.
Okay.
So we got one more episode in the current studio, one more episode in the current quote unquote season, and then we'll switch over to the new season, new episodes, all that shit.
Okay.
At least that's
so. What we may have to do is, and this is a long shot, and it's probably gonna piss you off for me even saying it. We may have to have all our guests that have been on listen to the podcast, even if it's the only ones that you've been on, and timestamp shit. We may have to do audio clips in this next podcast.
See what we can do in the next one in terms of audio.
And
clips.
run it back as like the best memories of type shit.
Well, my thought for so episode 51, I don't know. Episode 52, I'm with you. I think episode 52 we should talk about who is our favorite co-host. So co-host would be anybody that has been on the show more than once. Who's our favorite guest, which is anybody that's only been on the show once or less, or has only been on the show once. You know what I mean? And then what's your favorite topic? What's your favorite whatever we've done so far? That makes sense?
That makes sense. I feel like either way is going to go back to having to run it back.
I mean, we'll do what we can in terms of running it back. The big thing is so we'll put them out right now. Who are our co-hosts? So we have Matt, we have Aaron. Who else counts as a co-host? Malcolm, Jason, both of them.
I'll give Jay, Jeff.
Jeff. Because Jeff and Luke have both been on more than one episode.
And even if that was only what it was, you now have your own anyway.
Right. So you got Jeff, Luke, Malk, Jay, Aaron,
Max. Or I said Max. Matt.
Maximus Foximus.
Right, that's what.
I know where you were going with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then favorite topics is whatever we've talked about over the last year. So guests would be who would be the guest? Who would be the guest? So the guest would be your mom, your dad, Mel.
As far as favorite?
Well, I'm just saying, like, who were the only one shots? So
there's
Mike,
hella. I don't think we could even name them all.
I think we could. It'd be Mike, your mom, your dad.
Right.
Mel.
Who's Mel?
Melissa.
Oh, from Buffalo Botanics.
Who else? Who else would be a one-time guest?
Chris,
Nate
brother.
Would be one. Chris would be one. So we'll have to talk about like who's your favorite co-host, who's your favorite guest, what's your favorite topic.
I mean, I guess I can see that working.
Does that work?
I can see that working.
And we will give it up to anybody if you can.
I can see that working.
Shoot me a text message in the next 30 seconds. Anybody that's watching, we'll add you to the show to give your topic on 2021. Otherwise, join us for the post show.
You're right.
And we're gonna stay on the current channel for post show.
Yeah, current channel.
All right. Well, with all of that, Mr. Jennings, what do you got to close this out?
Well, if I'm closing anything out, I would say, with all acquaintance be forgot, and that bullshit I hear. The bullshit, we are out 2020.
Here we are.
Oh, see, you weren't paying attention, but it's okay.
I was trying.
That works too.
I was trying.
I was cheersing.
I heard you. I didn't have anything left to cheers with. Cheers.
Cheers.
And with all of that, this has been episode 50, 50, halfway to 100, here with the Fools.
We damn sure are, ain't we?
We appreciate you all joining us tonight. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a share. Find us on Apple, Google, Spotify, all that shit, or YouTube. Do what you got to do. Or also, check out the new show out on YouTube and out on Anchor with
Health and Wellness.
Mind and Body Understanding with
Mind
Jeff
and
Ferry.
Body Understanding. Why did you not let me?
Go ahead.
Why did you let me say health and wellness before?
I'm sorry.
I was mixing.
Yeah, your girls.
Shit and,
Yep. So
That's
check
it,
out
man.
Mind and Body Understanding with Jeff Ferry, both on YouTube, on our channel, and also on it'll be on Spotify, Apple here shortly. Cliff, anything else?
Love everybody.
Love everybody. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share, all the good shit. Have a good one. Happy New Year's, fools. We love you.